Welcome to The Real Review, sponsored by Parametric and Lazy Ape Studios, where you get some of the latest happenings, real thoughts, and perspectives in the world of film and television. And this is our coming soon and news segment, where you get some of the info on the new films dropping this current week in the next couple of days, and then some new movie news items. What's happening in Hollywood, those kinds of things.
When we got them.
Yeah, and I'm here with Joel Cunningham.
Hello.
How's it going?
It's good.
Yeah? Doing well?
I'm tired, but good.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm a little tired too.
We've done a lot of recording today, Matt.
Yeah, it's been a long day, but it's...
Radio shows and
things
like that.
Lots of radio shows. We've been doing lots of radio shows. It's been fun.
Yes, it has been fun.
Yeah. But exhausting all at the same time.
It'd be funner if they were all in one location.
Right.
But
we're commuting all over the place.
Commuting all over the place makes it difficult, yeah.
But yeah, when we're not doing that, Joel.
Yeah.
Tell everybody how they can get connected with us.
Before that, though, some late breaking news. I don't know if you saw this on IMDb. Tang Media Partners just acquired Open Road.
Ah. Open Road. I know Open Road. I don't know who Tang Media is.
I'm reading the little synopsis over there. I'm like, I have no idea who most of those are. I know who Open Road is.
Yeah, I've seen.
I'm
Open
assuming
Road.
it's another Chinese production.
Kind of like
Tang.
that same group that bought Lionsgate.
Yep.
Yeah.
A lot of Chinese investors are buying a lot of Hollywood type studios. So
they're big.
Yeah, there you go. So, but ways to get connected? Is that what you want?
Ways to get connected.
We have that? We got
What's
that?
up?
Okay, cool. Yeah, some ways to get connected. We've got the website, realreviewmedia.com. Definitely check that out. We've also got Facebook, facebook.com/realreviewmedia, Instagram, Twitter, both at realreviewmedia, and then email. Email us at realreviewmedia@gmail.com.
Yep, real spelled REEL, yo.
Yes, real.
Real. Anyways, so jumping right into this thing, we got a couple of releases coming out this week. Probably today, actually, when you're hearing this. So,
hold on, folks. Don't go run to the theater yet, though. Let's talk about them first.
One I'm looking forward to. Joel probably not looking forward to either of them. So, am I right? Am I right on that assumption?
Yeah, I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, yes.
Okay. So
but
at least I'm kind
more
of right.
so on one than the other.
Okay. So this week we have Annabelle Creation and The Nut Job 2. So let's start off with the first one, Annabelle Creation, which is, here's a synopsis. Several years after the tragic death of their little girl, a doll maker and his wife welcome a nun and several girls from shuttered orphanage into their homes, soon becoming the target of the doll maker's possessed creation, Annabelle. Directed by David F. Sandberg and stars a number of different people. Starting with Stephanie Sigmund, Miranda Otto, Lulu Wilson, Anthony LaPaglia, and other people. So, Miranda Otto stands out to me. I always think of her as "I'm no man" and stabbing the wraith in the face.
Yeah.
Anyways,
and
so
then,
right,
scream.
I'm kind of excited to see this movie.
Okay.
And a couple reasons why. One, let me just point this out. That I don't know if we've talked about this before, but did you know that The Conjuring has what they call the Conjuring universe?
I did.
Okay, so this is a part of the Conjuring universe. So the Conjuring essentially has been its own thing, and through each film has been a series of different. It's presented different antagonists,
right?
And each of these spin-off films have kind of been a part of that. So you have there was an Annabelle a while back that wasn't very good. This is a prequel to that in the sorts. They're making a Nun movie. There's other Conjuring movies coming out.
Nun movie.
Yeah, seriously.
Hey, Conjuring 2, Conjured. That's the past tense of it. Yeah.
So this is going to be a prequel to that. And it's, first of all, one reason I'm excited for it, it's getting good reviews. Two, David F. Sandberg did Lights Out last year, which was really good. Mm-hmm. I really, really liked Lights Out. And he's proving himself to be a good horror director.
Yeah.
So I'm excited with who's behind the camera on this one, the talent in front of it this go around as opposed to last time, and just the kind of the positive word of mouth that's going on with it. Right now it's it's 89%. It was kind of started off in the high 90s.
Yeah. It's
trickled down a little bit, probably go down a little bit. I'm thinking mid 80s by the time the weekend's said and done.
Yeah.
It looks good to me. It looks scary. It looks freaky. Mm-hmm. And I'll probably be going to see it with my dad here soon.
That's pretty cool. I wasn't expecting it to be as highly. I don't know. I wasn't expecting it to do well.
Okay, yeah.
I'd say most of the time when you've got these horror sequels, it's a very shot in the dark,
right?
Hit or miss. Most of the time, miss. So I liked The Conjuring. I watched it, believe it or not.
Oh man, that's scary.
But I haven't seen any of the other iterations. or sequels or anything, prequels at this point, of anything. So I'm only not excited about this one in the sense that, as we've discussed on numerous occasions, I'm not a big fan of horror and freak out movies.
Yeah.
Just because I don't like to be titillated and scared like that.
Right.
But I'm glad to hear it's doing well. I'm glad to hear that hopefully it's a step forward, not a step back for cinema in general.
Right.
Yes.
So, I guess, what's your anticipation level of this thing?
You mean excitement or
excitement
anticipation?
Level.
My excitement's at like maybe a 2 out of 10. I mean,
is your anticipation level different?
Yeah, because I anticipated to do well. I mean, I'm anticipating it to do well.
I mean, for yourself.
Oh, for myself.
Yeah.
See, I don't know if I'm going to see it right now because I feel like I'm going to see the other film that we're about to talk about.
Right.
Because nobody wants to see that, really. But out of the two, I'd much rather take that one on. I will say this, one funny thing. I think I mentioned this to you. So I play on my phone a couple different things, and ads, occasionally pop up, and there's this one ad for this movie that comes up, and there's a scene. I guess there's like a girl in a chair, and it like yanks this invisible thing, like yanks her up out of the chair, like upwards, and it's just the framing of it, and there's no audio playing when it's going, and it just looks like she's going yoink, and it's just like the funniest thing ever because it looks like she's just like some explosion like propelled her out of the chair.
Nickelodeon noise.
Yeah, just like the funniest thing ever. And so that's just a side note.
That's hilarious.
If I go see the movie and I see that scene, no matter how freaky it is, I'm gonna laugh.
Yeah,
that's all.
Yeah. Well. I would say my anticipation or my excitement level, they're kind of synonymous for me. So I would say 8.
Okay, well.
Pretty high up there. So I'm excited to see it. It's been a while since I've seen a good scary movie. So I'm excited to see this. But
nice.
That takes us into our next film. Good segue into another horror film known as The Nut Job 2.
Yes.
Nutty by nature. Just kidding. It's not a horror film.
This is so exciting, Matt, to talk about this.
So following the events of the first film, Surly and his friends must stop Oakton City's mayor from destroying their home to make way for a dysfunctional amusement park. Written by Cal Brunker helped co-write it, and then he's also the director.
Yep.
But stars Will Arnett, which I kind of like have this guilty pleasure. I like everything that he does because he's just such a weird dude.
Yeah.
But I love his voice too.
He's got a great characterization to himself.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Katherine Heigl, Maya Rudolph, Jackie Chan, Isabella Moner, Peter Stormare, Bobby Cannavale, and a bunch of other people.
It's a pretty big cast.
Yeah. I didn't see the first movie. Did you?
No.
Okay, so
I don't feel like I needed to have in order to understand what's going on, though. Some squirrels.
It doesn't look funny to me, man.
They're trying to survive, find a place to be. And in the first movie, they find the nut house, whatever that is.
I don't know. I forgot about it.
It's like a nut shop where they sell nuts. And then at the beginning of the movie,
that reminds me of You Got Mail. Did you remember that?
Yeah.
Steve Zahn was in that, and he's like in this like bookstore that Meg Ryan works in.
It blows up.
And he walks away and goes, this place is so lame. I'm gonna go to the nut shop where it's fun.
I don't remember.
You don't remember that? I don't.
No.
For some reason, that's what I remember. Anyway.
That's totally random, but that's funny. Steve Zahn's hilarious to me.
Yeah,
so
Steve Zahn's awesome.
Yeah, so, I mean, they literally spell out the entire movie in the trailer. I don't know if you've seen it. It's like the nut shop that they're all in and happy at explodes. They go to the park. Park guy wants to build an amusement park. Amusement park gets built, and then they go to battle with the amusement park rides and the people that work it to try and kick them out.
I didn't even get that. It just seemed like a bunch of nonsensical stuff to me.
That's like literally the plot progression, unless there's like a whole other chunk of the plot they didn't even talk about. And I'm sure there'll be like relational back and forth. This movie isn't going to be funny because of the situations. It's only going to be funny because of the dialogue and the back and forth and like the quirky faces, the slapsticky humor of like the what, you know, and they've already shown some of that, like with the slow-mo type stuff in the preview and the trailer of like the explosion with the rat eating the corn or the popcorn. It's like, whoa. Yeah. So I will say this, it doesn't look as bad to me as some other animated film trailers.
Emoji Movie.
Yeah. It looks like it'll like at least kind of make me laugh a bit. The Emoji Movie, I didn't laugh at one stinking thing.
Right.
You know, this movie, there's actually some parts that kind of chuckled a little bit. Yeah. Like the part with the dog where it's the little girl who's obviously a Finding Nemo character ripoff. And she's like, roll over. And the dog falls down. And he's like, I wasn't classically trained. Like that kind of giggles. I've seen it so many times now. It's not funny. But like it's at least a little bit intelligent and unexpected. And so I'll probably giggle, you know.
What's your excitement level?
I'm actually a little higher than this than Annabelle, which you're gonna hate me for, but I'd probably put it at like a 3.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, 3.5 out of 10. I mean, I'm not anticipating it being the worst movie ever, but it can't be worse than like Emoji Movie.
1.5 for me.
Okay, there you go.
Yep,
that's
it. Well, there you have it, folks. Let us know. I'm really curious about this. The embargo is still not lifted for the Nut Job 2, which we saw something similar happen to this last week with a movie called The Emoji Movie, and it's got like a whopping 7% on Rotten Tomatoes or something like that. So
my assumption is just with the name alone, the critics are not going to give this one a lot of love.
We'll see what happens with that. But yeah, let's we do have a news item I want to talk about, and it's kind of cool, kind of excited about it. Because I think it's going in the right direction here.
Yeah.
But it's Josh Brolin just actually came from Ryan Reynolds' Twitter account. First official images of Josh Brolin as Cable in Deadpool 2.
Yeah.
And he looks awesome.
He looks great.
He looks really, really cool.
Yeah, definitely what I would picture Cable to look like.
Yeah, he's a really good, it's a good interpretation from the comics. It's not like straightforward, but as for, transitioning into this real world that they've created in Deadpool, he looks really good.
Right, and as a lot of people know, Cable, like his origin story is that he was a cable installer, and he gets... Just kidding.
I was like, wait, what?
Just kidding. No, I mean, I think he looks exactly like what I would hope for a
cable guy.
Character. Yeah, he's a cable guy.
He got bitten by radioactive cable.
Exactly, and turned him into a guy with one lot. His
powers, he's kind of a cyborg.
His power is to look and sound cool.
Yeah, basically. Can he time travel? I feel like he can time travel. Does that sound familiar? Sounds familiar to me.
I don't know. For some reason, maybe. I'm saying maybe, but I don't know why.
He was one of my favorite X-Men as a kid growing up, mainly because I thought he looked cool. I didn't really know a lot about him.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, he's so cool. I want Cable, on my team. Him and Gambit and Wolverine were like my dudes.
I'll have to look into a little bit. I'm excited for just the Deadpool humor around Josh Brolin, because Josh Brolin's got such a... Not only is he Thanos, and there's just a bazillion different jokes you can make there, but there's also been so many characters in so many other movies that there's just an unlimited amount of, No Country for Old Men, and just a lot of stuff that he could joke around about. So
yeah, that's it. I think it's pretty cool. We'll probably see some more stuff coming out here in the next few months because the movie comes out next summer.
Well, last bit of news I would say,
what's up,
is they just released that music video.
Oh yeah,
which is hilarious.
James Gunn's Guardians of the Galaxy Inferno.
Which by the time we release this episode, it'll have been out for a few days.
Yeah, it'll kind of be old, but
but definitely check it out. We got it on our website.
It's cool. Yeah, it's on our website. It's kind of hilarious to watch and kind of funny, tongue in cheek, and David Hasselhoff.
Yeah, David Hasselhoff's great, and I kept waiting for Star-Lord. I was like, he's got to be in here somewhere.
He showed up.
I was like, there he is.
Yep, there he is.
That's like, yeah. Looked like they were all just having a really goofy, fun time, which I can appreciate.
I love that. I feel like those movies, everything James Gunn does in the Marvel universe is just good time.
Yeah, and he's on board to direct
the
third one, and then also what's the other one that they're thinking that he might potentially direct?
Ravagers?
I don't think it's Ravagers.
No.
Crud.
Okay.
I don't remember.
I don't know. We'll talk about that later if we find out. But
more news.
Yeah. So that's it. That's all we got today. I think. I guess, is there anything else, Joel?
No, that's it.
Okay, so reach out to us. I want to hear about these movies. These movies coming out this weekend. Nut Job, Annabelle. Let me know what you thought about them. Send us an email. Even find us on Facebook, whatever is easier for you. Facebook.com/RealReviewMedia, and then @RealReviewMedia on Instagram and Twitter. And then send us an email, realreviewmedia@gmail.com. Let us know what you thought of those movies when you see them. I'm very, very curious. So what do you think? Do you like horror? Do you not like horror? Let me know. But other than that, anything else, Joel?
No, I think that's it.
That is it. Well, it's been real.
All right. It's been real.